Hello and welcome to another episode of the Femininja Project. And thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I'm really kind of excited and a little bit nervous right now because I am trying out my new background. You could see it's kind of empty. And my new setting. This is my new recording studio. I have not been doing recordings since I think it was early September because I have moved, I don't want to say across the country, but it feels like it to me. So on September 23rd, um, I'm sorry, you can see my little helper in the background over there in the corner, right side of the screen, who is just, I don't know what I would do without her. But anyway, just on September 23rd, my husband and I packed up the car, not very well, and we picked up the dogs at doggy daycare because they were spending the night there and drove from our home in Denver, Colorado to a small but vibrant little town in Missouri called Excelsior Springs. And so that is where I now reside. Unfortunately, I'm still not completely unpacked. Okay, so trying to figure out how this recording studio is going to work for me here in my new setting, what the sound is going to be like, what the privacy is going to be like, what the lighting is going to be like, and what it is going to be like. Where is she? To have my little helper down here. I actually have two. I have two Italian Greyhound mixes, and they wouldn't go down to the girl cave in my previous house because we had a spiral staircase and it just scared them to death. Even if I picked them up and carried them down the staircase so they could spend time with me, they would shimmy right back up as soon as possible. So they weren't afraid about going up, but they just would not come down. So anyhow, this is my new setting so far. I do have the opportunity to be on somebody else's show tomorrow afternoon. So yeah, I have somebody coming to help me finish setting this up and to get my weapons rack up and running again. So until then, we will see what happens. And I'm just going to have to sit back, maybe do a Feldenkrais lesson because in my room here, this is a really huge girl cave. In the next room is where I have set up another workstation so I can do some of my writing as well as do some more Feldenkrais because I'm going back to the roots of the very beginning of my training, which was, oh my gosh, 20 years ago. Where does the time go? Anyway, speaking of time, I got to get going because I have a whole lot of stuff to do down here. So, yeah, stay tuned in and please track me, follow me, subscribe to the podcast, follow me on social media. If you have any really cool tips about unpacking once you do locate to a new place, let me know. I'm always willing to take some advice and tips. I really appreciate that. All right. See you next time.